we kind of just popped right into the first game here. So on the left, it's going to be a Mujiko or Musico. I'm not sure what the actual pronunciation is. In Japanese, it could be either. Or I guess in English, it could be either. In Japanese, it's Mujiko for sure. He's also playing Imperialdramon, but it's the blue-green variant. Meanwhile, Doraku here is going to be playing Galaxy Toolbox. And just nice and simple, Galaxy Toolbox. Those first couple of turns are really straightforward, right? Level 3, maybe play down a Tamer or a Min Boost, maybe go into level 4. Although you typically want to hold on to that level 4 for the following turn so you can get the search off of it. But I think he's just going to play down, okay. And okay, this actually works out, right? You play down level 3, go into the Lycusmon for the search and the draw. And there's the Gaomon you want to see. And you get the Knife Lane or the Light Claw as well. It says Light Fang or Night Claw card, so you can also pick up the Tamer. Did you see that production mixed up your name when you first showed up on stream? Yeah, they were. Eggman, like, he showed me a picture after the event was over, or after Digimon was over. He's like, did you know you're me? I actually spied it before the event, but that's when we were setting up, so I thought they'd change it, but I think he forgot. I truly was an Eggman that day. So while I was yapping, Yujiko on the left side here plays down a second Daiken. So Davis Ken for the second time in a row here. Now he doesn't even need to promote this Wormmon if he doesn't want to. He can just play down 2 level 3s and then evolve them in DNA and then get back 2 memory. Meanwhile, Doraku has to figure out, how can I use 3 memory to go into a level 6 this turn? And so what he's going to do is he's going to use the Lunamon's effect to bounce the Lunamon itself back to hand in order to gain 2. So he's going to go to 5 here. So we're not even going to use that Sunmon we set up in the back. We're just going to use the, is this Soulmon? I forget its name. The lion level 3. To cycle here down to level 4 and gain 2 more memory. Bro, he's starting this turn with 7 despite being given, what, 3? Play the Tamer, yeah, for 3 here. Use the Tamer to cycle back into the level 4. Use level 4. And then go into... Woo! Woo! So what he... Hold on a second. Hold on. What just happened there? We cycle up into this Lycusmon to evolve into the Huangkunmon for free thanks to the Tamer effect. Yep. So this is a free evolve to level 3. You can pop out. I think the Huangkunmon has to pop out a level 3 blue Digimon? Is Huangkunmon locked at color? By placing one of your other blue Digimon is just... Oh, sorry, I won't play. You may play 1 level 3 blue Digimon. Okay, yeah, so it is locked to blue, so he can't play the Soulmon. Okay. So yeah, he gets nothing off the evolve, but it's a free evolve. And now we go into Invisimon. So this was the play of the game. Like, this was the tech he was, like, banking on. I actually look at the deck afterward, and he's actually running mostly a Hexablaumon with... So 3 Hexablaumon, 2 Invisimon, 1 Mirage Galgamon. And so finding the Invisimon here means he can do some damage to the board, but most importantly, swap up or flip up that security and then swing into it so he knows what it is. And now he gets to play hide and seek. He. And the rest of the stack stays. Because... Oh, this doesn't have jamming, but it's only like 4K, so it's whatever. And at the end of Mujiko's turn, the following turn, or the next turn rather, at the end of Mujiko's turn, the Invisimon will come back in order to exact more revenge. Coronamon, thank you, Jellohammer. Not. Yeah, why did I think Sunmon or Soulmon? Coronamon, that was it. So Mujiko promotes here, and is he going to use the Daiken effect? Looks like the answer is no. Well, maybe that's a telltale sign that he's missing some pieces. We're going to evolve into the Lydramon here and suspend the Lunamon. Gain memory thanks to Daiken. That's +2. Yikers. Ooh, return to the Primogenita here to evolve into the Imperialdramon. That hurts. Despite having 2 Daikens up, he has no more search. So I think those last 2 plays might have been desperation plays where he just like didn't have anything else to do, so he had to play this down a second Tamer. He wasn't like trying to set himself up for like really crazy power turns. He just had nothing else he could do. Yeah, it's unfortunate to break like this, but keep in mind it is best of 3, so he has another chance here, even if this game doesn't work out. So the Imperialdramon can swing though. It's fine. We can just swing into stuff. Yeah, this is the most unfortunate thing to happen, I think. So the Imperialdramon swings into the Lunamon and kills it. He gains the card draw off of the Demi-Vmon, and now we swing into the security. He's asking, are you going to swing? Oh, no. Yeah, he's like, are you going to swing in? He's like, I'm going to swing into your Huankunmon. And Doraku asks him, are you going to swing into Huankunmon? He stops, thinks about it, and says, yes, I am. So he doubles down on the choice. And because it has plus 2k from the Lekismon effect, it's actually 9k, 1 over the Imperialdramon. Card game math, baby. That's so tough. You can see at this point, Mujiko is frazzled. So he was playing a little bit nervous beforehand. You can see him kind of like moving quickly, but you can see now that like he's very frazzled. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Math do be hard sometimes, man. Reading the card does explain the card. Yeah, it's so unfortunate too because I saw him after the actual event was over and he was like so down about it. He goes, yeah, I lost. It was my fault. I'm like, hey man, there's always next year. He goes, you think I'll be able to get here next year? You have so much faith in me. All right, so we finished this up by actually playing down the Vmon here to pass turn. Do a little bit of search for the X Vmon there. No Davis Tamer. And yeah, remember, end of turn, Invisimon comes out, and he deletes the, yeah, he should Digivolve too, right? Oh, sorry, he needs to, have a flipped up security in order to do anything else. Let me double check here. So the Invisimon himself, so on play and when Digivolving, or Digivolve 2 on one of your opponent's Digimon, and flip your opponent's top face down, security face up, then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with one of your Digivolution cards. Oh, okay, so it was just the order of operations here. Okay. We source strip, then we flip up, then we delete the Vmon immediately. I don't know if this was also a mistake, but it may just have been a case where you have to dig, and so this is all you have. But this Invisimon can now swing again. Although after this, it won't play tag anymore. He just stays on the board. Where can we see deck lists for this event? The internet. Invisimon swings again because he knows what it is, so it doesn't matter. Having the safety of knowing what it is so nice. You're like, yeah, it's pretty weak. We're good. Yeah, all right. And then, woo, the lock of the deck. Hexablaumon comes down here for 4, and nobody unsuspend. We bottom deck a Tamer here. Nobody unsuspend, or at least Digimon anyway. Or sorry, no Digimon suspend. My bad. No Digimon suspend, please. Yeah, Mujiko, I don't know what you do at this point. There's 3 security left. He's got the Invisimon on board. The Hexablaumon, for the most cases, like, protects both of the cards on board, and he's got the Coronamon. See, I got it this time. He's got the Coronamon in raising. That's 4 checks. Keep in mind, Hexablaumon is Sec +1. Oh, yeah. Tossing cards. Mujiko, you gotta calm down, man. And yeah, he wants to... I think he wanted to swing there with the Wormmon he just played. He's, like, really, really frazzled. You gotta think of this as, like, any other locals match. Like, the timer is technically the same. Even though it's 90 minutes, the one game is max 30, so just chill, man. Oh, try to suspend Wormmon for Medieval. My bad. Thank you. He does have that in hand. So instead, we're just going to evolve here, use the Daikin to keep turn, and then play the Stingmon to EOT. DNA Digivolve into the Imperialdramon. We have to pay the cost of the Stingmon. This guy's limited to 1, by the way. And now we rest the whole board, but I can't do anything because I don't have as many sources as you do. So, okay, Mujiko fighting back here. He just needs to chill for a moment. The Coronamon gives you +1 because you've got the, I think, Tamer down. Things do get a little bit scary here, just considering... Yeah, just considering the Imperialdramon being able to blast Digivolve. That's always an option. All right, we're going to cycle here, thanks to the Tamer, and evolve for free. This will give him an extra memory, because he's definitely got more than 8 cards in hand. And the Gaomon lets both players draw 1 card. I remember when the Invisimon tech was shown on stream, it sold out immediately on TCG Player and went from From a $4 all to a 40 in 10 minutes. Dang, that's crazy. 10x? Nah, he's all right, but 10x is kind of crazy. So now we got this huge stack on board. Second Gaomon in the stack. And he's made like 5 memory off it. This is a 1-cost evolve into the Cressimon. And this can also prevent the Imperialdramon from suspending for a turn. Yeah. Like, you can just see how different both players are right now. Like, Doraku is so calm, very methodical, really taking his time. And Mujiko is like Speedy Gonzalez. And Invisimon comes down again. D-Digivolve 2. No more Blast Digivolve. Woo! That's a big boy right there. It's a good thing I got plus 2,000 in inheritance. Oh, he also just has jamming. My bad. And then we play tag again. Yeah. Level 5 sits there. And how do we finish up? Second Hexablaumon. Jesus. Jeez. Yeah, I haven't been to a card shop since the World Finals finished up. I'd be interested to see what the prices look like here in Japan. I remember when Patamon did really well last year, the price shot up as well. But it was like short-lived. Give like 2 weeks. Yeah. No one saw Invisimon coming, but we've seen Invisimon today. Yeah. Dang, what a line. Way to go, that guy, whoever he is. Yeah, if you're Mujiko now, you've got 3 memory to work with. You've got the Davis and Ken. Oh, he just scoops. Dang. Also, I thought they weren't allowed to actually do this on stream. I thought you had to play the match out. I thought the rules stated that both players, or either player is allowed to forfeit, but both players have to agree, which is kind of a weird rule, honestly. It's kind of strange that your opponent can force you to continue playing the game. But I thought that the finals matches, it said specifically you cannot concede. You have to play it out. But maybe they mean just like the last game to like finish the whole tournament. I don't know. Invisimon, that card's really good even outside of Galaxy. Yeah, it's a really cool card. They've been getting really good with like some of the designs, and Invisimon doing what he does. I mean, he's got his own deck, right? But even outside of that, the card is just pretty useful, like generically good. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought too. Like maybe just the last game in the BO3 they can't concede, because otherwise I think the judges would have stepped in and like, no, you can't do that. Yeah, I've noticed that I actually took a look at some of the cards printed recently after this like finals happened, and I was like, wow, a lot of the new cards are pretty self-sustaining outside of their own archetypes. So whereas like the level 3, level 4, level 5 might not be super useful, the level 6, it seems like even outside of its own deck could be useful. And this is where you get decks like Galaxy Toolbox that can just take advantage of a bunch of really simply useful cards who don't need their own archetype. All right, so in this game, I just want to see Mujiko slow down. Take a breath. Just like that. Just like my man Doraku over here. Take a breath. Relax. You have all the time in the world. It's a new game. Nothing carries over. You are playing a fantastic deck. One of the best in the game. Just believe in the deck, and you should be okay. Oh, it looks like Doraku's going to mulligan here. Actually, both players are going to mulligan. It's interesting that they put the cards down first and then decided to mulligan. All right, we're going to do another quick shuffle here. Yeah, you can see like he's so worked up. When Doraku cuts your deck, it's randomized for sure. All right, so this time around, let's take a look here. Not a great start, unfortunately. How do you start with a hand like this? Either Wormmon in the back for the draw and then evolve into Stingmon, maybe Stingmon. I guess you have to hold on to the Stingmon though. The Elydramon's going to cost you 3, so you might be thinking, well, what if I just played the Wormmon instead? But it can be destroyed, so you have to be kind of wary. If you're giving away 3 memory, maybe it can't be actually. Maybe it's actually okay to play the Wormmon here, because they play down a level 3, and then as soon as they evolve, it turns over. They can't do much after that. Gamble on the 2 draws. I think the Wormmon is actually okay to like hard play the Wormmon here, and then just like let the turn be what it is. This way, if the Wormmon doesn't give you anything, you still have the Elydramon. And then if the Elydramon gets Armor Purge, you can just use the Stingmon to also draw as well. Very heavy hand here on Doraku's side. Lots of level 6s, no connective level 4 though. So that first draw is going to be really important for him. Otherwise, we might see like a hard level 5 cast. We'll see. I think they're trying to... Actually, I don't know what they're doing. Oh, we wanted the cameraman to get in here. Doraku got that Daigo energy right now. He's just kind of like, I'm alive, I'm chill, I'm ready. I will DP you at any moment, though. I got that hairpin Shoryuken. All right, he is gonna gamble here on the draws and just gonna hard play the Tamer to finish the turn, giving away 4. I don't like giving 4 away to Galaxy Toolbox. Although I guess if you go this route, you never really have the time to play the Tamer. So that makes sense. If they pass you over 1, you have nothing outside of just evolving, then you can never play the Tamer, and the Wormmon can just die, and then you have no level 3. Ooh, Wisteria Memory Boost. Shoutouts to the dual color Memory Boost. We're going to grab the Lunamon here, but still... Oh, yeah, sorry, he did draw the level 4, actually. A man like Doraku. Top deck God. This looks... It's kind of crazy because this looks like a mirror of the last game. Kind of how the third place match, the second game, kind of like a mirror of the first game as well. Like, Onion had to basically make the same decision. Mujiko here has to, like, play the second Tamer again, because I guess he has no level 3s. Same decision again. Meanwhile, the opponents, all gas. All gas. 3 costs. Yeah, this is something that I didn't realize until after I had actually played this deck, that when you evolve into the level 5 here, you have to already have 3 sources. So if you evolve into the level 5, and you have 3 sources after the evolution, you don't get the cost -2 reduction. Kind of painful. We are going to cycle here thanks to the Coronamon, gain 2, and evolve at cost -1 into another Cressimon. And because this now does have 3 sources, he can go ahead and get the cost -2 from the card itself. So this is a 0 cost evolve thanks to the egg and the level 5's effects. I mean, he's got all the level 6s he'll ever need. The question is, which one do we want to use here? Yeah, we see the Miscalculation X. A lot of players are opting to use this card over the Huankunmon that prevents your opponent from redirecting, because this Miscalculation also has bouncing. You can bounce to level 4, which is really strong. All right, before we're setting up the Invisimon, we're just going to bottom deck one of the Tamers again with the Hexablaumon and then pass turn over at 2. And Mujiko here living by draws. Second Stingmon doesn't feel great. He can make some things happen here, but that Imperialdramon in hand is not the good Imperialdramon. It doesn't have partition. So if it were to die, it would just die. Do we promote this Wormmon? No, we don't. We just evolve for 3 into the Lydramon, yeah. Oof. Giving Doraku here 2 free checks. He can set up in the back. He's also got the Wisteria Memory Boost already queued up. If he wants to make another crazy big turn. Not this turn, but maybe the following turn. It's possible, man. It's possible, dude. Yeah, I think this is all just like set up for the following turn. He doesn't even attack. That's crazy. I think most players would have been a little bit greedy there and maybe swung in with the Hexablaumon. But nah, Doraku's like, I'm not going to give you anything. I don't want you to get anything. A return to the Primogenitor, Davis, Ken Tamer, nothing. No Mega Deaths. I got hit with a Mega Death last weekend. It was so sad. I set up the Gankumon effect, had like 2 Sistermons, a token, and a Jessmon down, and he Mega Deathed me, and I cried. I cried. Exmon player is really out here. Ooh, Hidden Potential discovered is nice. And even though Hexablaumon has that Ice Clad ability that forces it to fight battles with how many source cards it has, that doesn't happen when you do security checks. So he has to actually fight with DP. And it doesn't look like he has a Galmon in Inheritance because, yeah. And as a result, there's no jamming for this stack. So, all right, we're going to bring out this level 4 stack we put in Raising here. We've got the 3 memory to work with and the Wisteria Memory Boost. Mujiko just making really sad plays, man. The evolve here into the Imperialdramon in Raising and passing turn. Lunamon here is going to let him cycle and go into the level 4 for even more draw. We're going to grab the Cressimon, I assume, yeah. Yeah, the rest go to the bottom. I just want to say, like, if you were to consider these sleeves like hero and villain, the villains have been getting crushed this weekend. It has been actual Saturday morning cartoons. You have 4 memory to work with. I believe Dorakumon's deck also runs Gallantmon X. I don't remember how many copies, but I think there's like 1 or 2 in there. We're going to go into the Crescimon for 1 just for a little bit more extend here. I think he picks up a... Is that an... Oh, it's an Omni X. All right. Invisi for 3. Let me see what that security looks like, big dog. Perfect. We're actually going to have Hexalumon here. Check the 2. What's the second one? What could it be? Oh, second XVmon. Okay. And then we're going to in turn here by just having the Crescimon unsuspended and the Invisimon. Wait, what? We can't do this until the end of the turn, right? Oh, wait, sorry. Never mind. It's the other part of the Invisimon's effect. I'm tripping here. So, your turn. When your Digimon checks a face-up security card, you may place this top card of this Digimon face-up on the bottom of your securities. Because he attacked with the Hexalumon, he got the hide-and-seek effect. I mean, what can you say? What can you say? It's limited to 1 per deck. There's only 1 in his deck. I don't know what to say. He also draws the Duke X there. Pick up a security. Don't draw anymore. Davis Kin basically shut off. Ouch. Can't suspend because Hexablau is massive. Can't draw cards. Oof. Yikes. So we just sat there and evolved into the Imperialdramon the whole time. He has to pull out, though. Yeah, HPD useless because of the Hexablaumon as well. He can't suspend anything because of the effect, so it can't get the cost -5 reduction. You have to pull out here, man. You're dead next turn. Invisimon drops 3 checks. Oh, sorry, 4 checks thanks to the Sec +1. He's also got the... Yeah, it's rough. Mirage not banned, bro. Just restricted. You can have 1 in the deck still, which means that Doraku's deck doesn't change. Yeah, this deck survived the ban list. So yeah, Mujiko here. What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, he has to pull out here. I pretty much guessed this. We're not playing down to level 3 because turn would be over immediately. Or actually it wouldn't. He only has like 8 cards in hand. But he wouldn't have much to do. 3 here going into Imperialdramon Dragon mode. So this will prevent something from unsuspending and then he can suspend something. I imagine you lock down the Hexablaumon, but you still can't attack though. That's the problem. Yeah, you suspend down this guy and you maybe lock the Hexablaumon. That way you potentially give yourself another turn even if the Mirage and the Invisimon swing. That's only 2 checks and you've got 2 security left. Do this to gain 1 memory on the evolve, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 source cards. Meanwhile, Hexablaumon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not quite enough. Not quite enough. At this turn, I would just pass turn and let them have it. It is at this point that Mujiko plays down a Vmon and lets them have it. I mean, he's trying to buy himself a turn here, so he technically does live. And these were closed deck lists, so I don't think that players knew what their opponents were running. But the Mirage Tax. The Mirage Tax. Gives him the plus memory. Invisimon pops right back out. Just caught Invisimon. Digivolve 2. Goodbye. Face up security. We check 1. Oh yeah, we delete the Vmon, yeah. This becomes active, so now it's Doraku's turn. The Invisimon was end of opponent's turn, which means it can attack now. So we draw, or unsuspend, draw. Oh, he doesn't even flip up the egg, really? Okay. So we swing here with the Mirage for 1. We swing. Oh, return to the permanent generator gives him what? A Davis Kin Tamer, but there's nothing in trash, so it's kind of bricky. Thank you, Hexalumon, for bottom decking my Tamers. The nice play around. And then we're just going to pass over 6 here. On the Invisimon, play the Omni X. Give itself rush. Yeah, you wipe the board, but also give itself rush and then attack without suspending. And Mujiko is your world champion. Japan first and second place. Whoo! Yeah, you can see he's like, I am drained. Now you can be as animated or crazy or jittery as you want now that the actual match itself is over. Yeah, between Mujiko and Imperialdramon, or Between Onion and Mujiko, Imperialdramon, not a great showing at the Worlds, unfortunately. Really not a great showing. I'd be like that, I suppose. But yeah, it was really cool to see like some of the stuff the players brought out. Man, some of the stuff that I saw, expert deck builders out there. Expert. Yeah, insanely good chefs. These guys were absolutely cooking. I'll show you just a moment something that you probably didn't see this past weekend. Oh, this guy again now. He's the worst. Can't believe they make me watch this fellow right here. This guy's the worst. This guy fantastic. This guy, never give him a microphone. Not even dressed nicely. Looks like a hobo. Bald. Come on, fella. Come on. Probably Eggman.